The Bring a Trailer Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bring a Trailer Podcast. Alex coming to you from Bring a Trailer headquarters in San Francisco, joined by Beck and Tyler again, but thank goodness joined this time by Randy as well.
We're
hey,
all
gents.
here. All
here we
four.
are.
What's going on, guys?
Okay.
Oh,
Coordinated
I
beer
opened mine too
openings.
early.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to all of you. And
Cheers, boys.
even though
Happy
it's not quite for us,
holidays.
happy holidays, kind of Merry Christmas.
Merry
This is
Christmas.
our Christmas episode.
Christmas holiday episode.
Yeah.
Right. I'm
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
middle of Hanukkah as we speak. So
Day 3, I believe it is.
It is day 3, about to be evening 4.
Evening 4, right.
My daughter's super bummed out we're not doing presents every day for Hanukkah.
oh,
It's mainly the presidents.
did you ever
presents, I
do?
think.
You did everyday presents?
Yeah.
Oh,
For
man.
sure.
I only got first and last.
No, see, that's much more reasonable. That's probably the standard we should have set.
But are they better, though?
Better than what?
You
I
got-
wouldn't
you got-
know.
Would you-
Better than who?
Would you rather have
Maybe.
8 smaller presents or 2 more substantial ones?
No, I'd probably rather have like a Nintendo on day 1 and like a PlayStation on day 8.
There you go.
Christmas plans, guys. Randy, you're taking the big trip.
Oh, we're all taking trips around and stuff, aren't we? I just go to the snow in the winter. That's my favorite thing to do.
I love a big road trip, but it is a long one that you do. What's the number of hours to get from here to
11 hours.
With
With almost to the Utah state line and hanging left.
3 kids? How many animals?
One animal. Depends. Depends on the day. No, anyway, we're heading to the mountains. So it should be good.
What about you, Beck? Going to the cabin?
We're going up to the cabin. 2 kids, 1 animal in the wagon.
In a BAT alumni car,
BAT
you are?
alumni car, absolutely.
I don't claim that on this trip.
BAT license plate surround
Correct.
as well.
I have that, but I don't have the alumni.
Going up to Russian River, we'll be there. Tons of rain, no snow, but lots of rain. Watching that river level rise, and hopefully not get too high.
Great. Too cold to jump in the water, right?
Oh yeah, and it'll be because of all of the watershed that's there. It'll be moving so quickly. Like you don't even want to be in a canoe in the river this time of year.
Yeah.
But we'll go ice skating down in Santa Rosa. It'll be a good
fun.
time. Yeah.
At an ice rink?
Ice rink is the Charles Schultz ice rink. Actually, I believe it was his wife who had it built right next
Yes,
to
she was
the
like
Peanuts
the- yeah.
Museum. And so we'll be there.
Fun.
Yeah, awesome.
Nice. You're going to go to Russian River Brewing while you're there?
I don't know if we'll end up at the Russian River Brewery. We've been to, what's the Lagunitas one? In,
Okay, nice.
Petaluma is one of our usual hangs.
What about you, Tyler?
Well, I hate to.
You're saying I
No.
ain't taking the big trip. You got to talk to this dude.
I was gonna say,
no, where's he going?
Sitting here, one up Randy, but I've got a few more hours in the car than he
geez.
does.
Many.
We are driving to Wisconsin.
Oh.
1 wife, 2 pets.
See, you're like giving my stats and like setting him up to beat every one of
Maybe
them.
that was on purpose.
Car's better.
I'm picking up
more
the rental
animals
car today. Actually,
he's doing rental car long.
I have to do. I was gonna take my own car, my Tahoe, except yesterday I started to feel a little bit of a hesitation while driving. I get out of it and the fuel pump is just whirring like crazy.
You're not going to break in the 996 correctly by driving it across the country and
I
back?
do have an unlimited
Happened?
mileage.
Wait.
Did
What
you not know the
happened?
996 story?
Are we blowing this news out of the water on the
No.
podcast?
No, I don't think so.
Tell
okay,
Randy.
well,
what did you do, Tyler?
Well, it wasn't me. It was the car decided to blow up its IMS bearing on me, which I don't know if you knew about that or not, but we then had it rebuilt over the course of the last year, pretty much up to a 4.1 liter, 380 horsepower package,
Yes.
which is back in the car. And it comes with a 2-year unlimited mileage warranty. So I
Wow.
probably would be better
Total
off taking
Unlimited
that.
miles. It'd be great. Just drive it to Wisconsin and back.
I know that
With 2 animals in the back,
with
too.
2 animals. My dog does like the back seat of that car. Yeah.
But that's probably the reason you're not doing it on that. Didn't you have a motorhome on that trip that blew up
You
one
got-
time?
you
Sorry, am I?
gotta- That's a little too close to home. to
Okay,
bring up.
sorry.
But yes, we did have a motorhome that we used to take that trip in that ended up in Illinois. So it didn't quite make Wisconsin on its last trip. I was able to limp it there eventually, but no, we lost a wheel bearing on the way up the last time and no longer have that. So I'm in a rental car. If anything goes wrong, I just go to my nearest Alamo location and drop it off, get a new one, and keep going on my merry Christmas way.
You going both ways?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Both ways. Like 34, 35 hours.
How many hours a day will you do?
Just straight solid burn. 35 hours. We'll leave at
Sorry,
9
are you
o'clock.
joking me?
No, he's not joking, dude.
No.
He's insane.
Yeah,
What?
We do this like twice a year.
Excuse
not
me,
a
are you
bad-
taking amphetamines? How do you do that?
I can't comment on that, but
Do you want to be on the road in like eastern Colorado with this dude after he's been driving for 24 hours straight. Totally. Like, yeah, Monster Energy.
Yeah.
Like a case of Monster Energy.
Red Bull.
That's
Red Bull,
terrifying.
yeah.
I think we're solid because we make 11 hours. He's like, yeah, we're going to go do 35.
11
straight.
is solid. Like
11
with
is
kids
as
as
well.
well.
With a whole crew. Yeah, it's a long run. But anyway, happy holidays.
Yes, thank you. And
Okay,
we'll see.
I was
We'll
gonna
touch
ask if
base
people-
when I get back.
I was going to ask if people had automotive adventures planned. There it is.
There they are.
That's insane. Well, good for you, man. Godspeed.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Any car stuff planned for any of you? Beck, you sold the white car since last time we
That's
talked.
right.
Sold a white car, so the 911's back at home now, which is nice to have. There's a air-cooled event happening for pre-stage up at the Marin County.
Breck Club Rally.
Breakfast-
Oh, Breakfast Club.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
okay.
have
But they
Pre-stage
do something else.
They theme pre-stage as their once, it's their cars and coffee.
Okay.
Happens once a month, and they usually have a theme for each one, and they're doing an air-cooled one. I think they're all trying to hold off on doing Porsche stuff because everyone's always Porsche out. So they picked the December one. So we'll see. I don't know. It's going to possibly downpour rain, but might make it. But yeah.
You should go. Take the green car.
I would like to. I don't know if it even starts, so should maybe try to find out. Will the Rivian move? Can I get it past the
You
Rivian?
want to jump it off of the Rivian? Yeah, no. Rivian will get out of the way of the
Okay.
port.
Maybe I will go. Actually, no, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be in San Luis Obispo, so that's a bummer. What about you, Randy? You going to do any car stuff in Idaho?
I got to think about car stuff. What is going on up there? I mean, it's just trucks and snow, but it's a little rain mixed with snow up there. So we'll see what we get. But I'll drive the 81 Toyota sport truck,
Is that the blue one?
the blue white,
Nice.
the stripes.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
the
That's
red
the
one.
Idaho
Great car.
rig.
I got to move that car a little bit around here. That was nice.
Do you miss it when you're not around
Don't
it?
call it a car. Just don't call it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Even though it is kind of short, like it's a mini truck. Right?
It's smaller
a
than
little
most
truck.
cars.
It
Yeah.
is kind of small and narrow. What did you ask about? That thing?
Do you miss driving it? Like,
I
are you
love
looking
it.
forward to driving it?
I love it. I got my little app I track with. Let me tell you how many days it's been since I drove that. thing.
Gosh, do you want to admit that?
Well, I mean, it's parked up there, so I only get up there every so often. But I bet it's been 100 days since I've driven.
Do you have it on a
that thing.
tender?
No.
It's going to be a crapshoot whether it starts or not. Or you're going to have
that
to jump
one.
it.
Many cars are like chances are it won't start. That
Yeah.
one, I'm totally jinxing myself now. But you roll up there and you hit the key and it goes.
Sick.
Yeah, I put a fuel pump in it myself last time I was up there, and it's good to go. So anyway, what does that say? Yeah, 100 days.
100 days. 100
So anyway,
days.
I'll get that thing fired up, see what happens. But that's a great item up there. We have some great ones of those live on the site. Were you the one that introduced me to the bros in SoCal that are selling early Toyota pickups for
No, I don't think so.
like restored and nice? Zach maybe was telling me about that. Anyway, I looked them up, but they have a cool truck or one truck like theirs live on BET right now. So anyway, are we going to talk about the website ever? Or are we just talking about like driving around the states? What do we?
it's all part of it,
what are we
man.
talking
No, we should talk about the website. Actually,
it's all part of it.
Beck had a really interesting idea. So we did 2 movie podcasts, Randy. We talked about Bullitt and we talked about Fast and Furious. And Beck pointed out that we missed a good opportunity to talk about interesting examples of cars that have been on the site that are either literal clones of the movie cars, which we've
Mhm.
listed some of, or cars that are kind of similar or adjacent to those.
Eleanor, does that word still make you sweat in your sleep? People
Yes.
still suing each other
No, that's
over
all done.
Eleanors?
That's
It's
all
all
done.
settled.
The gates are open now.
Right?
You can
We sell
sell
You remember the
Eleanors
early days?
targeted
People
to-
with like
yes.
legal letters. You're
Oh,
not allowed
yes.
to call it an Eleanor. I'll sue
We've been
you.
contacted.
Oh my god!
I broke a few hearts in the
and nobody even
negotiation portions.
cares. Like that's like
Nobody.
probably my 700th ranked favorite Mustang is Eleanor.
I totally agree with you.
Right?
Well, you're
Totally.
talking about the gray one
Every-
specifically,
yes.
not the yellow one.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
not
From
the
the
original.
original.
The original.
Oh, they really good call.
Yeah.
The reason why it's considered a character.
But no, I always
Yes.
just thought it's so classic when people just fight over the thing and you're like, take it.
Totally.
But anyway, sorry, not to
Give me a
not
stock
to, not to cause
GT500.
trouble on that. But what movies are we talking about?
So one thing I was thinking of, I was like, oh God, the Dom Charger thing from Fast and Furious is
Yes.
clearly a Bullitt tribute, which I'd never thought about till this afternoon.
No, it's not. That's not why they picked.
You don't
that.
think they
the
picked-
villain car in Bullitt is like a awesome '68 Charger with a black stripe around the back.
You don't think
Vinyl
they picked
top.
the like wheel standing?
Dom is just a dude. He just wanted some huge motor drag.
You don't think
car.
it's a tribute?
No.
That's
I
fascinating.
don't think those are attached in any way at all. You do?
I mean, we didn't talk about this when we talked about Fast and Furious, but the dude must have been thinking about Bull because that is like an iconic villain car, and it's like kind of the end scene, and he's like framed as the villain, and
This
he's
is
in a
interesting.
black Charger that's like it's a 70, and the other one's a 68. But I mean, come on, It's got a big blower sticking out of the hood, but other than that,
I know.
Basically the same?
I'm gonna say a hard no.
hard no.
I'm gonna say a hard no. That was not a factor in the choosing of Dom's car. You're saying a yes. I don't know. We should put it up for a popular vote. How are those movies even
Somebody cast
distantly
that
connected?
movie, right?
Maybe they did it without even
whatsoever?
thinking about it. Like the Black Charger is just so integrated in society as the villain car.
Yeah.
But isn't that
when they
because
put
of
siding
Bullitt?
on it,
Yeah. I think they had to
Because
admit
of
there.
Bullitt, right? Where it's the villain
Oh,
car.
I see where you're going.
Do you know what I mean?
I
So
don't-
like even
I
if the
don't buy
guy
it.
did it subconsciously, he's like, oh, that's a bad guy car.
Yeah, well, big black Charger is a bad guy car, but
Because
of
of
Bullitt?
Bullitt.
No, or because it's
Yeah.
big
Oh my
and it's
God,
like
mind
is
blown.
Darth Vader like is a bad guy. You know, I mean, it's just like
Totally.
a big black scary whatever. You know what I mean?
But
Like
it's a
Darth Vader
Charger
a
from the
little bit.
same period. Like you could have, anyway, I don't know.
It's interesting.
Food for thought.
It's an interesting concept.
Another car that immediately came to mind when Beck said that is the 1600 Veloce Bullitt clone, which is a car I think about often, which was so
The Veloce
good.
68
Yes, you and
Charger.
I talked about that a lot.
I sat in that car. He brought that car to Lime Rock. First time I met the 1600 Veloce folks for our alumni gathering we did at Lime Rock Park. Must have been 2017, 2018. He brought that car. Later sold it on the site. And he's like, that one's going to bring a lot of dough. It's really nicely done. And it was nicely done. And he held on to it for a couple of years. When did he sell it? 2023?
Here it is, 24.
24.
July of 24. And this car is choice.
It just had a lot of the Bullitt details right. Had the right steering wheel, had a 390 in it, was a proper 68, not a 67. People doing 67 cars for Bullitt drives me crazy personally. It had the right wheels on it, right color. I don't know if it was Factory Highland. It may have been Factory Highland green. Anyway, very cool car. What did he sell that for? A bunch of dough.
113.
Yeah, 113.
Well, Alex brought up a good point that the Bullitt Mustang, as far as movie cars that you'd be willing to be seen driving in the wild, that the Bullitt Mustang might be the best.
Not the Fast and Furious white
That's the
Jetta.
Guess what? I have Mark
I
III
don't
Jettas
want
pulled
it.
up.
No, but I don't want that car because you wouldn't, paper bag over your head
Yeah.
driving that movie car. But no, green Bullitt Fastback. I always wanted, it was more the old office. It was a while ago, but living in San Francisco, like just driving that around, like going over to Rose's in the marina to get lunch or whatever. And you pull up in a 68 freaking McQueen's Mustang. I mean, that's pretty solid for being here where we
Yes.
are. I think a lot of people drive like the funny
D-badged
part.
Mustangs are a not uncommon sight.
A
in
what?
San Francisco. A D-badged Mustangs. Like I've seen them in San Francisco specifically.
Meaning a 68 Fastback, or
Maybe
meaning
not
what?
a 68 specifically, but a fastback Mustang with the badge taken off the front is like I've seen it several times.
That's the
So,
thing.
yeah.
Okay. Man, I don't see many around, but it'd be awesome too. But like, I mean, obviously he had that in like New York or whatever. And that's
Right.
kind of cool. But like driving around Pack Heights is where it's actually cool, right? I lived here for 18 years. I never saw one like in the wild that looked like that, just cruising town, parked in the Mission, getting lunch or whatever.
Mhm.
Like somebody should be doing that.
Agreed.
And I've never done it. I never pulled it off.
Yeah, I kind of think that that's one of the very few movie cars that you would just not feel like an idiot driving around.
Correct.
There's so many.
I
I
mean,
mean, could you
different
even
strokes-
drive a white Testarossa without like
yes.
thinking? Maybe.
Freaking awesome. It'd be awesome.
Maybe. I'm just thinking of like a car
In
that I would
Miami?
love.
Yes.
Oh, in Miami.
I think
maybe.
I actually think that's up there with the Bullitt Mustang in
Agreed.
terms of like driving around in a time machine is tough. Like
I
a
would
DeLorean
have-
is rad, but
Yeah,
if you have
totally.
all the crap
Or
on
you're
it,
just in a DeLorean and you're like, look at me. I'm like in the movie.
Totally.
You're like, that's just a DeLorean.
Totally.
I would-
have no
and
problem
a
with that.
DB5 Aston is a beautiful car, but if you had a
Mm.
silver, like you'd almost want any color
don't want a
but
silver. Totally.
Yeah.
because of
Totally.
the
And I
problem.
love DB4s, but
Yes.
I don't want to get one of the silver ones because everyone would be like, it's the James Bond
Right,
car.
right.
And you're like, oh.
And
I,
you're
I was
like,
thinking
it's
about that. I was
actually-
going to ask you guys. I mean, did James Bond ruin the ability to drive a silver Aston Martin? I mean, a fantastic car, but how can
but
anybody
there's a lot
look
of
at
people out
that
there
car
that's
without
what they,
thinking?
that's exactly what they want.
People want
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You
on
think so?
some
Okay.
level, some people probably think that's desirable, right?
I'm DB4 all day long, but I think a piece of that is because I'm like DB5 is
Bond.
it's too Bond. And I love those Bond movies. And speaking of Mustangs, that car came out, and so did the 64 Mustang, 64 and a half Mustang convertible, also in that
Dude,
movie.
well done. Nice
Yeah.
pull on the
Yeah.
driving through Switzerland in the white convertible
Heck yes.
Mustang.
with her. She has like the sniper rifle
And
in the
he
box.
shreds the rockers
Yes.
with his spinners. Love
That's
it.
right.
All of that is
That's right.
fantastic.
We argued in the thing. Randy's might have to cover his ears. I actually think this might be the best looking Mustang. Period. The Bullitt, like it's just so good. The little mods that he did to it are fantastic.
Mhm. I mean, everybody talks about McQueen too much, but Did he spec the mods, or did some like production dude spec the mods, or did somebody else own the car? Like it's
I
unclear
think-
whether Solar owned the car. Or
I believe it was
somebody else.
his choices. We got in a lot of trouble on that pod because all the people came out of the woodwork and were
Really?
like, let me tell you how
was that
many
in the comments?
We've
Oh,
never
yes.
seen more
Oh.
engagement on the podcast.
Yes.
Really? Oh, I never read all the
There was
comments.
like
but
40 comments. on
I'd love to
that.
know.
Man of a
Who
certain
knows,
age
right? I mean,
had
it had a
thought.
Shelby steering wheel on it,
Yes.
and it had obviously torque thrust, and it had blacked out rear panel, and it had like a
D-badge
bunch
and
of
all that
cool stuff.
It is my understanding that that was him and that they took the exhaust off also for sound, so it would sound better.
It didn't
then-
take the exhaust off. It had black pipes out the back.
I think it's straight pipes, isn't it, Tyler? Or no
Oh,
mufflers?
I've looked underneath the actual car. I remember all the bracing, but I can't remember
Yeah.
mufflers or not.
I believe a lot of the mods that were aesthetic were
His-
clean
that was
spec.
his jam. I mean,
Yeah.
he was into that stuff. So. Best Mustang of all time. Okay, I'll give that one to you. It's certainly up there.
Certainly up there.
I'll give that one to you. There's some pretty nice ones. Would that GT500 sell for today?
300. I'm very keen on those.
Interestingly, similar to the Bond thing, this is kind of rabbit holing, but 67, 68 Shelby, I can't go green on those cars because it feels like a fakey Bullitt
Oh, interesting.
adjacent. You know what I mean?
Aren't the taillights completely different though?
Their taillights are different. The fiberglass is different. Like a
Yeah.
whole bunch is different, but it's a 67, 68 Mustang. If it's dark green, like you're either going, you can't just drive it.
Highlander
It's
not.
stock.
It's
It's
the
either
Bullitt
a,
car.
it's a Bullitt. You're going to get all the Bullitt
Yeah.
talk.
Mhm.
So I'm on that car. You got to go. You got to go.
What about
dark blue,
there's like a
Jim
light,
Morrison spec.
I actually think so. Anthony Serra's car, 600 Veloce's car, was lime gold, and I think that's that light green.
Sure.
That's like
No.
a got.
No. Oh, it was stock.
Oh, stock
Yeah,
was
okay, I
lime
understand.
gold.
Yeah.
That was the original factory color before
Yep.
they repainted it Highland for the
Yep.
Bullitt tribute, and that color is great on Shelby's, but it's like a yellow green. It's a totally different shade.
light. Yeah. Let's get off Mustangs. We're talking. we beat Mustangs to death. What else are we going to
Well,
talk
the
about?
thing that got me excited about this topic was we talked on the Fast and Furious pod about how GSX Eclipses never come up. They all got
They are
clapped out.
so unusual, aren't they?
Totally.
Eagle
And
Talons.
We had one today.
the
So
Talon.
we had one today, a GSX that sold for like 17 grand. And then I looked back, and while we were recording the podcast, there was like the nicest one in the world, a silver one, and it sold for $63,000. This is like
Stop.
last week.
What?
Yeah.
What miles? Under 30?
60, no, like 68.
68,000 miles.
Yeah.
Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX.
5-speed.
5-speed, silver. I'd forgotten. I
I actually don't
really
like that spec.
liked-
That's when they took the headlights dark.
Yeah.
I actually didn't really like
But
that.
Look at it
eyeliner.
in profile. It's a good looking car. These cars are
people like
good
those
looking.
a lot. That had big wheels right at the end of the run. Is that
Mhm.
final
This is
year?
99, so it's right at the end of the
99?
run.
They
Yeah.
still made that car. Oh my
Yep.
god!
Did you also then see what the second highest selling? The model page for the Eclipse Talon Laser is a great, fun model
Is
page
it
to
a
look at.
Plymouth Laser?
It's a Plymouth Laser is
I
a
would
third
need one
car.
of
Hell
those in my
yes,
life.
brother.
But the number 2 sold car is specifically in the headline, Fast and the
Yeah.
Furious style.
There it goes. That's what we all want. in
A
life.
Talon clone, though.
Specifically a Talon, though, yes.
And Fast and Furious was an Eclipse, or that was not a Talon?
No, it was
right?
an Eclipse.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. TSI, though, which means all-wheel drive, same spec in theory. Although I opined after watching Fast and Furious, they had like 5 of those built for the movie, and I think quite a few of them were front-wheel drivers because you
Oh,
can see
sure.
underneath in a couple of them they don't have rear differentials. Probably the ones they were going to jump and destroy. And then, like another thing, apropos, like Zach rolled up yesterday in a Supra, so I was thinking a lot about those, and that is a car from Fast and Furious that I really got a launch from that movie, and I've always been a little jaded about it. And then sitting in Zach's yesterday, I'm like, oh, this car is properly strange. Like, this is a weird car.
It's a
And
cool
it really
car.
made me happy.
That was the first time I'd sat in one. I really liked it.
Did you notice
What-
how high
what
the
year is
sill
his?
was stepping in? His is a 98, I think.
98 Supra. Yeah, big sill that
Big
you'd like
sill.
to jump in over.
Totally.
It's cool.
And the target top, which I never knew, it's like bolted on. You can't just take it off. There's like a tool and a bunch of bolts.
Yeah, the movie, it seemed like it was a
just
quick
lifted
release.
off, yes.
Yeah.
oh, is that part of the
It's an
movie?
emergency thing, yes. But what's his face is able to hop off the big rig into the car when he's all injured. and everything.
False bill of goods.
Oh,
You were
God.
sold a false bill of goods. Sorry.
But on Eclipses, though, the Eclipse model page is pretty fun to look at. I love our plotter graphs. And notably, pre-COVID, we never sold one for more than $10,000.
10K. 10K and under.
$10,000 is maximum sale.
They were probably kind of nice too.
In fact, the best one had 73,000 miles, so similar to the one we just sold for 63, and it sold for under 10K.
Look at that car. It looks
It looks
substantially the same to the one we
Correct.
just sold.
Silver with the same headlights that you were
lamenting.
besmirching.
Besmirch / lament.
Good word.
I lamented first, then I besmirched.
Good word. Good word.
Then there's a giant gap of 2 years. No one listed one on the site.
Wow.
And then during the sort of pandemic growth, it starts to go,
That's
and
weird.
it's continued to grow upward. It's an interesting model page for sure.
Plymouth. With
Everyone
what's the
was just
highest?
watching Fast and
Where's
Furious
the
during
laser?
COVID.
highest Plymouth we've ever sold out of that group? It's like peaked at $7,000.
I forgot about the
Yeah.
laser. I always remember
Yeah.
the Talon.
The peak,
The Plymouth
Not even-
dealer.
peak laser 6,000 mile example, 11 grand.
But that's not all-wheel drive. Is that like a super
an all-wheel drive
dumpy
turbo,
low
5-speed.
spec? Really? Click it.
Red 92
I want to see it.
laser.
Oh, same body style.
Dude,
Look how
I would.
that's not as swoopy like the top
It's a
and
little
the
bit
tailgate
earlier.
and
Generation.
stuff. What year?
92.
Okay, way earlier.
I would
Different.
drive that car to work every day.
What do you drive? I drive a Plymouth.
Laser.
right.
A laser.
No, but Plymouth. You just
Yeah.
stop.
No,
you just
actually,
say
you just-
I drive a
You just
Plymouth.
stop. A Superbird?
Did you bring the
What is that?
Plymouth today? It's such a great answer because my kids would be like, a what?
A what?
Yeah, what?
Oh, that happened
What are you driving?
in Sacramento. A Studebaker Lark rolled up, and I was like, to the guy, my son was like horrified. I was like, "Hey, nice Studebaker," and everyone was like, "What is a Studebaker?"
When did Plymouth stop making cars? I can't remember the year.
Early 2000s,
Early 2000s, right?
Because there's it's when they're building the Prowler. Because
was
isn't
their
it,
last
don't our
Sorry,
Prowlers
the Prowler.
both Chryslers and Plymouths? Don't they switch
Yes.
them? Am I right about that? Am I crazy?
I don't know.
There was a few brands that they shopped around.
But I
when
think
it
the
was-
Prowler was both.
Gotcha.
I think it was
a lot of people had the minivans back in
Yeah.
the day, right?
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah.
The white ones with the turquoise graphics on the side.
Oof, no, thank you. I need wood. I was more of a wood paneling connoisseur. But yes, they made all that
The
stuff.
mark of every true Plymouth enthusiast.
Connoisseur. I prefer the term connoisseur.
Connoisseur wood paneling on my cars. On the exterior.
Can you
as
imagine
well
the
as
environment in the
interior.
factory back then building those? Like how many cigarettes were lit at once? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, 100%. And they're like
UAW, baby.
the
Let's
designers
go.
show up with the new model, and the executive with the cigars like, not enough
No.
wood paneling.
Yeah.
I'm a connoisseur of wood paneling.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some more velour. Can we up our velour
More buggy
manufacturing?
seats.
Yes, please. Anyway, Plymouth. Okay, laser. Man, we are roundabout today, aren't we?
I think Oldsmobile lasted longer than Plymouth to
Oh,
keep
that'd be
the
an
Great
interesting
American
over.
Car.
Over under.
Was that part of
Right.
the 08 crash when they pulled back a number of the brands?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these have been
I want to say like
slowly
9.
dying.
Like 09 might have been the end of Oldsmobile.
Yep.
Somebody listening to the podcast is just like, don't you guys use AI? You can answer all these questions in 5 seconds instead of rambling about the demise of Oldsmobile.
This is authenticity.
This is real. This is humanity.
Buick still exists. Like, okay,
No,
that
Buick-
actually be a
Buick
good.
makes
That's
a great
debatable.
car, by the way.
That's debatable.
Buick makes a
take the
wonderful
under.
car.
I actually take the under. Buick actually doesn't exist
I should have
in
posed that. I should
2025.
have posed that as a question. Does Buick exist
You'll
currently?
tell me that it exists, and I will dispute that
Like,
fact.
no.
Besmirch the brand and say it actually does not. It stopped existing
It's just old inventory. They're still
after
selling.
that awesome
Buick Pierce Arrow. Not sure where they
century Woody wagon that we sold from the 50s. That may have been the last.
That was actually rad.
as
That was
far
a
as I'm
rad
concerned.
Buick. I'm aging into Buick appreciation, connoisseurship,
rapidly.
connoisseurship.
Rapidly.
Yeah. I actually did. I wasn't joking. I did open our Jetta model page. We've listed so few Jettas. We don't have
We don't have a
Mark
lot of
III
Jetta.
broken out.
No, it's not. It's all.
So it's mainly,
grouped
it's like a lot of Mark IIs, like GLIs.
I
God
will
bless
not
them.
besmirch Jettas. I actually like Jettas, but what have we listed? We
Mark
probably only
III is
listed
very
40
few,
of
but
them.
the most
Oh,
recent,
Mark
most recent Mark III was a 97 GLX VR6 5-speed.
So that's a good spec.
That is.
And people, yeah, my sort of high school era drove that spec. I also like from that spec the Trek Jetta. Do you guys
Mhm.
remember that edition? It came with a mountain
Came with a
bike.
bike.
Oh yes, we
Oh.
had
Came
that
with a
the
rack
bike.
Okay.
and a mountain bike, and it said Trek on the trunk lid, and it was just a 4-cylinder
Didn't they
model.
do it K2 skis
They
maybe?
did, yeah, there was a K2 Volkswagen collab, but the Trek, here it is. We got a Trek.
Oh, with the
did
bike.
Did they? No, but this
Look
is a
at
Golf.
that.
This is a different situation.
True, but it's
They-
still the VW Trek branding.
Is it a Trek package
It's
or
Trek
something?
edition with the bike. on
Yeah,
top.
yeah. Okay, cool. I remember the Jettas more than the Golfs, but yeah, that's it, man. That was hot stuff back then. What are we talking? 98?
So we have listed a Jesse-esque turbocharged 97 Mark III.
Is Jesse esque in the headline?
But that's got to be Fast and Furious inspired, right?
Or it just needs some
He had
blue graphics inside.
graphics,
Yeah.
right?
He did.
That would have
This
added
guy
money.
probably did at some point and then recommended that they were removed for the
totally.
auction.
His HOA said, please remove.
That's
please remove.
Does it have a little reminder
movie
saying like,
driving.
don't hit your nos too early?
Totally.
You know?
Too soon,
Totally.
Junior.
I was a little bit shouted down during the podcast for arguing that S2000 was not a very good drag racer, not a great platform for drag racing.
As an owner, you were actually an owner.
I love them. A wonderful car, like drag racing, like that car.
What do you do if you are in a life or death drag race moment in an S2000? You rev it to like 9,000 and just dump the clutch.
Yeah, I think that's it. It
'Cause
probably
if you
hooks
try
right
to
up.
drive. I mean, what do those cars have for power under 3,000 RPM?
I think they're 150 pound-feet of torque at like 8,000 RPM.
but not
no,
till then.
nothing.
But you're
There's
forgetting,
nothing
though,
below like.
But how do
$7,000.
you drag race a car that needs revs?
You
like
do
that?
Johnny Tran and you put $100,000 underneath the hood.
That's right.
That's the problem. We don't know. We don't know what he is.
Johnny
That's the
Tran.
answer.
Now we're talking.
No, we're talking.
$100,000
Now we're
under the
getting
hood will get you anywhere.
Okay.
One last data point, unless you guys have more. R33 Skyline, my favorite car from Fast and Furious. We have listed 100 R33 Skylines, the kind of unloved. That's on the bull market list this year already.
Oh gosh. But that's crazy.
Isn't that surprising? 100 R33 Skylines or 98. Isn't that amazing? I like them a lot. They're actually kind of my favorite, partly because they're unloved, I think.
Notably, they're pretty flat. They've not actually.
They're not
appreciated the
loved.
same way.
Oh, Haggerty. I don't know if they're looking at that.
Yeah. We actually have data to say whether it's bullish or not. But 100 data points, I think, is super interesting.
Mhm.
Maybe those, I don't know. We think those are going to catch fire and people are going to jump into the R33 market.
I would imagine.
It's sort of a little bit of a, I don't know. It's like one model off the model you want, right?
That's everyone wants the original,
And
the R33.
as
or
that
they want the
inventory
R34.
comes to the U.S., I would imagine demand.
I think
for this
these
would
were
come down.
super interesting, like when that was the 25-year model and like it was the only one you could get and it was super cool.
Sure.
But I don't know. Why am I talking about Skylines? I don't know that much about Skylines, but it always seemed like you're like, oh, please be an R34. Okay, it's an R33.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Isn't it
totally.
a little bit of that?
It's
But
an
you get a big
also-ran.
discount on that, right? Like what's the price range?
No, they're way cheaper. I mean, you can buy
Right.
nice ones for
Nice
like,
ones are in the 80s.
Yeah, 80 grand.
No, oh, less than that. You buy nice
I
ones.
mean,
for
they
like
look cool.
yeah.
I think they look cool going down the road, but I've never been like, the super Skyline
pre-drifting.
buyer, but
I always liked the second generation 240 SX that came here, which has like a
Sure.
similar body. Like it
Yes.
has, remember those? They were
Yes.
like the 95 to 98s or whatever they are. Really like those rear wheel
Are
drive.
any of those original anymore? Didn't we list one that was original and everybody's like, wow, I haven't seen like a non-drift spec in forever.
Totally. It's very, very rare that they're
Yeah.
not super beat up. I think it's S13s and S14s.
They were just cool because they had rear drive. Look at them down there. They're all modded out. Look at the bolt-on plastic flares. There's a few stalkers.
drift missile, Randy.
Is that what we call them?
No.
I don't know.
But
That's
people
not
do-
in my vernacular. I don't know what that means.
People do use that term.
Okay.
Yeah, when I say the words drift missile to you, what do you
We should put that in the title of a listing.
It's a category. It should be a category.
should maybe-
Totally.
maybe a
Drift missile
category.
specifically.
Okay, great.
Any other movie cars that you were thinking of, Beck, that brought this idea to the front of your mind?
I mean, the Supra was probably the first one that came to mind just because the actual movie car came to market a couple of years ago. It got a lot of headlines for it. That's when I think a lot of us realized that, oh, the movie car is an automatic and is kind of crappy, but that's not what matters really. Whereas Supras definitely post-pandemic have just been breaking record numbers one by one. That's the first one I thought of. Clearly the generational turn has happened where people who were raised off the movie now have the funds to buy that car or at least something similar to it. Whereas for the Bullitt, that in theory could have happened a long time ago. Same with Gone in 60 Seconds with the Eleanor builds back in the 90s and the 2000s as well. So seeing that sort of generational cyclical nature kind of happen, like the Supra's it for now. And I'd be curious to see what is it from the then mid to later 2000s that what's that car going to be coming around to?
They're always asking Randy, what is it? What's the next thing?
What's the
Every
next
time you're
one?
doing
What's their
press,
bull
buddy.
market?
What should we all be buying right
collectible.
now?
Our
Model Y
Our
Teslas.
Model
Get 'em
Y
now.
collectible. I'm like, how? Like, this is a short interview. Can I just say no and
Yeah,
the
correct.
interview's over? Yeah. Anyway, there's funny.
We've
questions
celebrated
around
some
that.
Supra moments in the office, though, because we've seen some really wild. We've seen a couple sell over $200,000 on BAT. And I remember thinking when they were first, I've basically been working here for the whole time that rise has been happening. And I remember when we sold the first one for like 130K or whatever, and we were like, that's insane. And now that's like commonplace.
But clearly also with Supras, there was some speculation when they were new. Sort of like with 3000 GT4s. Like we've had a few of those with ultra low miles, whereas like Eclipses, right? Nobody speculated on those. And so there aren't low mileage examples. But with Supras, it seems like every few months, another 5-digit odometer Supra comes across the table, which was not really the case for a lot of the Japanese sports cars.
We need to branch out away from Too Fast, Too Furious and Bullitt. You guys already had podcasts on both of those. We need to branch to some other movie franchises.
We could talk about
What you got? What you got?
other cars. This is live on the site right now.
Oh, I know that
And
one.
it's a pale yellow Packard
Is that Doc
convertible.
Brown's car?
And Doc Brown had one of these, and Marty borrowed it to take it to
His mom.
the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. And the actual one sold via, I think it was a Bonham's auction many years ago. And I really wish I would have bought it, because to have the actual car would be incredible.
Amazing.
But anyway, we have a very, very similar one, 1948 Packard on the site right now. Current bid is at 16 G's, 5 days left. Vintage Motor Cars USA out of Ohio is selling it. But that's the car.
Those are fantastic.
Or at least very similar.
It's,
to
I
the
mean,
car when
it's
he-
the same color and it's a vert and everything. I saw a sedan on the highway on my way driving the Ferrari back.
Yeah,
I saw,
that's
which
pretty
is
solid.
a weird thing to see. Those are kind of a weird era. They've got kind of enclosed fenders. They're like
Yes.
envelope bodied.
Yes, I've ridden in one in Hanford, California.
Really?
And they are smooth and they are just a different era, man. Different era. So anyway, there's that. Not to drag us into Back to the Future and talking about black Toyota pickup trucks that everybody puts BTTF license plates on and whatever
KC
else.
lights on the top.
And KC lights. But let's go to some other movie franchises.
Wait, wasn't there a black
else we
pickup
got?
truck that just went nuts? There was a black.
We've sold a
Toyota.
number of ones that lean hard into the Back to the Future. Statler Toyota in Hill Valley.
Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, yes.
Lion Estates.
Yeah.
Pulling into Lion Estates. Hot. Anyway, what other movie? Beck, you got something on your mind. What other movie
I was
you
going to
thinking
bring
about?
up, well, I'm sticking on Back to the Future. Biff's Ford Deluxe convertible, you can buy as a Hot Wheel now.
Oh, really?
It comes with removable manure.
It does it.
Oh my
And you
Is it
can pop
47?
it.
47 Ford?
46 Ford.
46 Ford.
And you
Got
can it comes with, it's removable, so it doesn't have to be there all the time, but you can pop it off the top of the car. I may or may not own it.
it. You should own
I
it.
do own it,
That's
yes.
terrific.
I also
I love
have-
those cars.
I've been trying to see if I can find the cars of Back to the Future, because I have the DeLorean of every version, but then trying to find like that Buick would be great to find, but like Hot Wheels is never going to make
Packard.
that version one.
Packard.
I'm sorry, Packard. But
Straight eight, baby.
I did find
Buick also.
Jennifer's dad picks
Chrysler.
her up in an AMC Eagle wagon.
He does. That's correct.
Wait, really? I don't even remember
and
that.
I found that exact car as a Hot Wheel. It wasn't like a special edition thing. They just happened to just make it, and I had to have it. So it's part of my little
Doc, I got a life. I got a girl. He says, is she pretty? He says, she's beautiful.
That's the second AMC Eagle conversation we've had.
It
today.
does in threes, dude. It's coming again. It's coming again. AMC Eagles are following us
This is the
around
car-
today.
This is the
That's
truck
the
I'm
one.
talking about. You didn't see this?
Oh, I did see that. And that's
Okay.
not Back to the Future at all.
No,
which
but it is.
But did it go big?
It's 54 grand.
And it sold.
for a 92.
Okay, we were debating the reserve to allow on that truck because he walked in and
Oh,
wanted
interesting.
a monster reserve, and we're like, is this thing going to bid to 50 grand? But I think he may have wanted even more.
But it eclipsed it. It
and
eclipsed
it was
it.
a very, because it has no miles, right? It was
6,000 mile.
no mile truck.
This is similar to your red pickup truck that you used
But
to have, which I
maxed
really
out on
liked.
35.
Yes, totally.
Crazy. But anyway, okay. So a little Back to the Future. Beck, I didn't know you were going that deep on that. I love that.
Removable manure.
No, I mean, go
That's
to
the name of
when
the
you're
pod.
talking Back to the
Jennifer's-
Future and you get to like Jennifer's dad's car, like that's pretty far. I also like, I mean, George McFly version 2.0 when he has the BMW and is playing tennis
Yes.
and it's getting
It's in
detailed
each
by Biff
28.
is a 740 IL.
740 IL?
Or is it a 50?
I
Is it
think
a
it's
V12?
733, but possibly.
Oh, okay. I forget which.
It's
which
like that
it was.
blue gray color, isn't
It
it?
had to be an 85, right? That's when
Second
the
coat
movie
of
was.
wax.
Yeah, first or
I was just getting started.
Just getting started.
Just getting started.
Gonna wax Biff. Now Biff.
That's right.
Don't you
Now-
lie to
He has a
me.
top
Great
collar.
representation.
What he's doing, right?
lie to
Don't
me.
you lie to me.
That is an
punch that-
84 733.
84, 733. Good call. Good call.
The punch that changed the world.
That's right. Mhm.
Period cars would be interesting. That the obscure background car that always comes to my mind is it's Ferris's dad's Audi, which is so good in Ferris Bueller.
In Bueller, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that driveway moment, right? With the
Come
Audi
on.
and the white Fiero and
he's like-
whatever mom drove. I forget
He's like, listen,
mom drove like an Aries wagon, if I'm not
Oh, I
mistaken.
think you're
She was a
right.
real estate agent. And I think she drove I
think that's right.
Like a K
and
car
sister's in a
wag.
Fiero, right?
Sister's in a, she got a car, I got a
Yeah.
computer.
That's talk about being born under a bad sign.
Totally. So anyway, those are some movie cars. Have we sold a white Fiero 2M4 automatic with no like body kit on it? Like
Yeah, it is like a sleeper.
That's a
sleeper,
cool car.
sleepy spec. That is a cool
What an
car.
amazing high school car to get a Fiero. Anyway, what else?
We got 2 movie cars at least live right now that I've kind of been following. We've got the monster car from Death Race 2000. It's a
Gosh.
recreation
What is that?
with the fangs on the front.
Wow, we have that on our
This is
website right
live-
now.
This is live right now.
That's your website, right?
This
is that
what
a-
you built, Randy?
Wow,
what it's come
is that
It's
a
December.
When he looks back on his
car
life,
though?
that's
The fiber
Volkswagen,
fab
let's see. Oh, it could be a fiber
Jamaican.
fab, yeah.
Oh, I think,
Jamaican
I
might
think that's
be.
what it is.
Are you
Wow.
familiar with that?
Yeah.
The headlights look just like
It does look like it doesn't say if it's a fiber fab though, but the headlights do look like that.
Okay. Well, that's kind of vetish.
So kind of
it's
a-
kind of
yeah.
C4 vetish.
Yeah, kind of a fun one.
Okay, cool. Thanks for calling that out. I didn't know we had that at
the
all.
Other kind of neat one is this little Carter Brothers
Oh, this
mini
is cool.
monster Jurassic Park Jeep
Oh, he made it a
With-
Jurassic.
Velociraptor, not dinosaur,
with
but
live
Velociraptor.
Actual live?
Current
This
live.
one's live right
Bidding.
now.
You
no,
could
I mean,
bid
is
on-
the animal alive?
Oh no.
No, that's a statue.
They did not. They didn't recreate using frog DNA of
Dino
Velociraptor.
Who's Goldblum? Just Goldblum?
They're like,
The
hold,
seller?
hold on to your butt.
Oh, wait.
Wait, who's the seller?
Is Jay
Yeah,
Goldblum.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Kind of a fun one though, right in time for the holidays.
So that begs a good question. First of all, that's amazing that we have those 2 crazy vehicles on right now while we're talking about this. And also, I actually respect the car show pull up in the Jurassic Park Explorers.
Yes, and shout out to
Several
our
people have done that.
shout out to our colleague Ryan Glass, who has one. Or
Does he
had
have?
one. Either had or
I
has.
prefer the
I can't
Explorer
remember.
or the Jeep though.
I actually think it's pretty solid when somebody pulls up in one of those. I don't know that I want to be that person or own that vehicle, but when they pull up, you're like, yeah, okay, I get it. I'm
That's
with
commitment.
you. It was a good movie, and okay, cool.
But it made my love for the Sahara square headlight low door option.
yeah.
Like that seals for me. That seals like that's the Jeep to have.
Because that's the pull off the glasses
Yes.
meme,
Yeah.
right? When he pulls up, no top, and he pulls down his glasses, and he's
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's one of Spielberg's heights, right there.
totally. I forget what that
We have
actor's
a
name
we have a
was.
Sam Neill.
gorgeous
Oh, is that
Sahara
right?
live
Sam
right
Neill.
now.
Do we have a good Sahara?
Yeah, 95 Sahara 4.0, and it's in kind of that not that real dark tan, but like a kind of a light.
Might call it
Beige?
Sahara beige.
I was
Yeah.
so upset about
I heard you.
square
I heard
headlight Jeeps when they came out in '87 and replaced the CJ. I was absolutely
Oh, you were livid.
devastated. Like I couldn't leave the house. I was like, I was 10 years
You're just
old.
watching Jurassic Park.
I was 10 years old and I was like, the world is over. Chrysler Corporation, Lee Iacocca, you have ruined the universe. And now, like, one of those looks like a classic old car.
They're cool.
Obviously they went back to circular, but the square era, I was like, it's the end of the world.
Oh god.
But now
I remember
now
they
they're
were hated for a long time.
Oh man.
People
Oh,
really
man.
did
Could-
not like them.
Couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Couldn't handle it.
Explorer is the thing I think of. It's the big glass roof in the Explorers,
Yes.
right? So the T-Rex can come down and.
Is that right? Did
I
they have a
think-
big
I don't know if
sunroof?
it's a
has to
factory
have a
thing. I think that
glass
was a
roof.
modification.
of
for
course,
the
it was a
movie.
modification, but
yes,
isn't
when
that's part of the Jurassic,
correct?
right?
The
And
lore.
whether you're committed to the movie prop
Yeah.
build is whether you
Gun-
install the
the
glass
goggles.
roof.
and you got
Oh,
the
that's
goggles.
right, the night vision goggles.
Sure.
That's right.
We did sell one that was with night vision goggles.
believe
That was
so,
like
that's
Oh, I'm
that.
sure people go
Oh, I gotta
on the
find that
time
one.
machines. People go insane. They,
They
try to
do the Nike
they-
shoes and the hoverboard and all of that.
But they try to
Yes.
find like, oh, this, because
The
prop
newspapers.
makers made them, and they're like, oh, they made the flux capacitor out of like this model of a P-51 Mustang, and they broke the wings off, like that kind of stuff. They try to find the original components to make the rebuilds of
the
them.
Mr. Coffee for the
Totally.
Part 2 car,
Totally.
or the hubcaps
Mr. Fusion?
for the,
Isn't that what it's
yes,
called?
yeah, Mr. Fusion, yes.
Mr. Fusion, the banana peel and the
Yeah.
Miller High Life that he like pours in, throws the cannon.
Yes.
he,
pour it,
pours it,
and
and he
then he
throws
throws
it.
the cannon.
It's one of the greatest moves.
My mom
It's
used to
not
drive
you, it's your kids.
our 83 GTI to 88 when I was a little kid. It's riding in the front seat in a car seat, which you would never be allowed now. she would go 88 to terrify me because I thought we were going to go back in time when I was like 5 years old. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
Yeah. Watching that needle swing up, just like in the movie, which you could tell it was like on jack stands because the way the needle goes up is like way faster than the car would ever go up. You're like, wait, that's not real at all. Anyway, some funny,
and it was
funny
fake
stuff.
speedometer as well. Because at the time, the speedometer would have only gone to 85
Oh, it
miles
was
an hour.
85. That's
Is that right?
They made a 95 mile an hour sticker.
Is that right?
Yep. And in fact, if you go to the Peterson and see the original car, you can actually see literally the sticker on the speedometer is peeling off. They made a sticker and put it on.
Wow.
Beck knows things.
Is Back
Well
to the
done,
Future
Beck.
a car movie?
Yes.
That was fast.
It has
say
car
so.
elements, and I mean the DeLorean is a central figure, right?
Top
Guy
As
who
is
movie
a
cars.
Volkswagen Bay window bus.
Correct.
Yes, that's right. The Libyans.
Right? run for it,
Run
Marty.
for money.
Run for it, Marty.
The bazooka. They were like
all of
the
it.
rocket launcher.
All of it.
It's so good.
All of it.
Just a couple other quick shout outs. Very good airplane listing live on the site right now.
it's
Probably
been
one of the
fun.
best
They're going to
we've
say
ever done.
Airplane the movie. Are we going down that
Yeah.
rabbit hole?
Is that a car movie?
Everything's a car movie.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
If
there's
you look
so
at it
many,
right.
unless it's Star Wars.
We have 3 auctions live in the aircraft category. 2 of them are
Tables.
automobilia tables.
Yeah,
with
2 of them
engines,
are immobile.
But
Or
still,
3 of them, maybe.
the aircraft.
No. The Grumman is very mobile, highly mobile.
Grumman.
It's a Grumman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
It's a
actually
very
watched,
good listing.
interestingly, I actually watched
What a good looking
Jason Cammisa's video on the mail truck. Have you watched
Oh,
that?
yes.
Oh, those are
It was-
Grummans, right?
It was
Aren't they?
quite enjoyable, and it was about Grumman because they made it, and I think he gave a hat tip. He's like, they also made the F-14,
Yeah,
and I was like, that's pretty solid.
They
That's
made
like a good resume.
They made a few other
Yeah,
vehicles that were decent. Yeah.
Totally. But anyway, Grumman. So that plane that we listed is a Grumman aircraft.
It is. It's actually was designed by somebody else, but Grumman bought the company that designed this. And Grumman famously, now I'm going to go watch Cammisa's thing. You recommended his turbo thing, which I went
It's
and
a fine
watched.
watch.
I got a little bored at the
Yeah.
modern turbos, but watching the Galpin plated 930 Turbo Carrera run around was awesome.
That was the green
Um,
car, fantastic.
Grumman famously built Navy planes because they were really sturdy. They could slam into a carrier deck, F-14, but they built all the famous World War II.
I'm a naval aviator.
Yeah, that's
Is
correct.
that a car movie?
That's right.
McGillis. Was that a
yeah.
rep or was that a
336
speedster? It was a
It's
rep, wasn't it?
but also the bike.
Okay, so did you
The
know that in
Cow-
San
the-
Diego? No, it's actually in North San Diego. It's not like where the movie claims to be filmed, where
Fighter 10
Charlie's
USA.
house was. That's that little.
It's Carlsbad,
whatever,
isn't it? Wasn't
Yeah,
that
I think
what-
it's up in Carlsbad. There's like a display in front of the house right now with a Kawasaki Ninja.
Oh,
really?
And a
What?
sign. A buddy sent me a picture. He went by it. He's like, "Did you know that this house is like museum?
Is it a display or is
Yeah,
it just
and
someone
there's-
just parked their bike?
No, there's
there?
a Ninja, which you're down with that. And then there's a sign that says this was Commander,
Oh, wow.
whatever her name was, in the movie
Charlie.
Top Gun. I mean, her,
She's not military. You do not
She's-
salute her.
she's codenamed Charlie. Great, but I forget.
You can
real
use her
name.
shower, but you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
salute her.
No, he can't. He doesn't get to.
So, anyway.
On my trip to Legoland, I know my deviation.
No, yeah, but that house is still there, and it's surrounded by a bunch of condos and stuff. But he's
It's
like, dude,
such a
did you know this is here? And I
did
was
not.
like, and shoot, and we were in San Diego recently, but it's way up north. We couldn't go see it because it was so far away.
That house is so sick. I think about it all the time. It's right on the beach. And then they try to recreate it in the second Top Gun with Jennifer Connelly's house, which looks like they even
Yeah, it's
shoot it
kinda
from the
similar.
same angle.
yeah. Anyway, what other cars are in that? I mean, obviously
It's the bike and the
Ninja
356.
and the 356. That's
Yeah.
about it.
There's a Resto Mod Bronco in the second one. That's about
Yeah,
it
and they
too.
brought like that Porsche 911 in
Jennifer
for no
Connelly's car,
reason.
yeah.
And they have the
Yeah.
old and new motorcycles. But no, Connolly's driving a 911S. It's
Yeah, I
so
know.
sick.
I know, but I was like, why did they bring that in? What's going on?
Because
Kind
with
of
that
random.
car, Jennifer Connelly, it's a 10 out of 10. It's fantastic. They're at the Inyo Kern Airport where I kind of started
Inyo.
learning how to fly. My airplane used to sit in that same hangar that
There
the
you
Q-51 is in.
Wow, look at you.
I know.
So anyway, dragging another franchise into the conversation.
It's all right. When we think about these movies and movie cars, it's like, Bullitt doesn't have a ton to do with cars, but there's so many cars to watch in the background. So that's why you would say definitively.
And it inspired car love. That's why I call Back to the Future a car film, because it was inspirational for me and my appreciation of cars.
Do you want a DeLorean?
100%.
Oh, interesting.
You should totally have a DeLorean.
It's on the list.
They're really pretty.
Manual
And
or auto?
Oh, manual. for
Yeah?
sure. Oh, yeah.
They're a pile of crap. You'll
Yeah,
hate it.
no,
Everybody
well,
says
I think
they're
actually the real
junk,
move
right?
is an LS powered DeLorean. That's really what you have, because the sound when you're listening to the movie, that's definitely like a V8 rumble. When
not a Peugeot.
It's not a Peugeot 2.7, making
140 horsepower.
130 if you're
130.
lucky. Yes.
This pod's way too short to be able to talk about all the car movies because we could go Bond movie by Bond movie by Bond.
Oh,
movie
totally.
for
Yeah.
all the
Totally.
cars.
That'll happen.
We talked Bond movie earlier today because the guy who designed this Grumman that's on the site, the airplane, is the guy who designed the BD-10, the little jet that comes out of the horse's butt, and allegedly Roger Moore, but a real stunt pilot flew it through a hangar. It's one of the best stunts.
That's a weird sentence for anybody who hasn't seen the movie, but I do know what you're talking about.
Literally what happens. It comes out of a horse's butt and flies through a hangar. And Roger Moore allegedly is the one doing that. Not a young Roger Moore. I think that
Who
might
writes
be
these things?
Totally.
Man.
That might be the San Francisco one with the blimp and Zoran Industries.
Is it Zoran?
No
Time to Kill.
Yes, very good.
That's San Francisco.
Very good. Well, thank you for doing this, boys, and Merry Christmas to all of you. And just a quick shout out and appreciation to our community for a wonderful year, Randy. We talked to the staff today about what a great year it was, and a big part of that is made possible by all of our folks, all the people on the website.
Absolutely. Killer 2025. BAT is rocking and rolling. Man, there's still almost how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cars live?
We were
on
like
the site
900 auctions live today. I
right
can't
now.
believe it. I know.
Headed into Christmas week. So we appreciate everybody. Yeah, listing cars, selling cars, commenting. I'm just going to reiterate because people always bring it up, but people are always like, you don't buy cars here. How are you commenting here? Some of the best and favorite commenters are people that in almost 20 years of BAT have never bought a car on the platform. So anyway, I encourage interaction and engagement with everybody. And some of the best experts have their own car at home and may or may not ever be a buyer or seller, but they are awesome. So keep at it. Give us some comments on this podcast. If you got other movies we ought to talk about or review in depth. I know we have a movie review team now. I
Days of
didn't realize.
Thunder, dude. We need to
Didn't
get you in for
realize.
Days of Thunder.
Mellow Yellow Lumina. I am ready for
Is that
some
a car
Robert
movie?
Duvall. That is a car movie. Rubbing is racing. So anyway, just appreciate being here and appreciate you guys.
Appreciate all of you guys too. Big shout out to you all. Big shout out to all of our staff. We're going to go down and have a little Christmas party, so that'll be fun. Shout out to everyone in the community. Thanks to everyone for listening to the podcast as always. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you next time.